Before long, you might find yourself relocated from wherever you work now to the cloud, wherever that is. Joining me to talk about that is Tim Houlne. He's CEO of Working Solutions, a call center operator in Plano, Texas. Tim, you have something like 5,000 people working remotely all the time. That's almost the entirety of your staff. How does that work out?
Really well. We've been one of the original pioneers of the home agent model, which employs educated professionals, independent professionals from their home and leverages innovative technology to provide solutions for Fortune 1000 customers.
And these are people literally anywhere as long as they have a good broadband connection and the right computer equipment?
Correct. We require them to have the tools of the trade, so to speak. So they have to have a good PC with a minimum configuration and up-to-date operating system and a broadband connection and some necessary skills that they're able to bring to the table as well.
Now, you say that this is basically the wave of the future for a lot of companies. Workforce is going to move to the cloud. What do you envision here? I mean, will office buildings cease to exist? Nobody will commute to work anymore, or just a fraction of people? What do we need to get ready for here?
Well, we don't think that office buildings are going away, but I did write a book last year, The New World of Work from the Cube to the Cloud, which talks about three movements we've seen in the industry. Work's been fractionalized.
Yep.
Technology's been virtualized, and talent has been globalized. And so if you're able to, as an employer, start to leverage this workforce of independent professionals, you can find experienced, educated professionals with specific skill sets or certifications or background or domain knowledge that can really enhance your business. And if you're a worker, you have the other side. You have the ability to monetize your skill set now in a virtual environment in the cloud, so to speak.
So a lot of workers are very skeptical when they hear stuff like this. They say, oh, it's just another cost-cutting effort by big companies. Now they're just going to probably cut my benefits more and say, if you work at home and act like it's a good thing. Is this a good thing for workers, or is this more of what people are getting used to, doing more with less, for instance?
No, we think it's a very good thing because, again, you can monetize your skill set now in a virtual environment. 10 years ago, you saw very few independent contractors. Now it's a third of the workforce. And
some because they want to, but a lot because the jobs just aren't there in the companies, right?
I think unemployment certainly drove a lot to a virtual environment, and now you rely on yourself to go monetize your own skill sets.
So if you're a kind of worker who's in this position or potentially will be in this position, what do you need to think about? What do you do to prepare for this? How do you sort of get to the head of the line? And when you say monetize, you mean make money, obviously. How do you really make money at this and not just a subsistence living?
Well, I think it's important to look at the trends of what's happening today, right? The world's social, it's digital, it's mobile. And the more you can do to stay up to date with those applications that are in the cloud, cloud spending will hit $100 billion this year.
So what does that mean? Number. Just the things we know about Twitter and Facebook, or is there a more sophisticated level of things you need to know about behind that?
Sure. I think there's platforms today that allow you to monetize your skill set. Odesk and Elance, which just merged, by the way, have a platform to be able to monetize your skill set as an independent contractor. And there's virtual training that's available today. We have projects that are up to 7 weeks training. So complex transactions. And the trend is, as you see a lot of automation stripping off very simplistic transactions, it leaves you with a more complex transaction that requires a dynamic thinking, experienced professional. So agents or people that have that knowledge aren't going away.
Yahoo!